Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you one of my new favorite books. It's called the Ayurvedic Self-Care Handbook, Holistic Healing Rituals for Every Day and Season by Sarah Kusera. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, but this book is amazing, and I'm a sucker for Ayurvedic books because, as you know, I'm really into Ayurveda. I just launched my first Ayurveda course, and I've been studying Ayurveda for a long time, and this book is one of the best ones. So I've done other videos on Ayurvedic books. However, I needed to make another video for this one because this is another awesome book that I discovered. So I'm going to go over the table of contents in this book so that you can see what is in it. Let me see if I can get I hope you can read it. Otherwise, I am going to read the table of contents out loud. So, the part 1 is consistent, cyclical, and meaningful. Ayurveda, the embodiment of nature, identifying a need for change, your current health status, and baseline for optimal health. It's a matter of time. Learning the Ayurvedic and circadian clocks. Part 2 is the rituals for everyone to embrace. Your day defines you. How rituals play a role in your well-being. Daily rituals, practices for an intentional start to your day and easeful transitions throughout. Evening rituals, practices for bringing ease to the end of your day. Seasonal rituals, practices for changing with nature. The foundations of ritual success. Your pranic budget, allocating your energy to what matters most. Keeping course, common obstacles and tips for overcoming them. Part 4 is rituals for how you feel, how we get sick, the Ayurvedic perspective on illnesses. Healing rituals, practices for balance when you feel unwell. So this book is a really good book for rituals, and it talks about everything that you need to know about Ayurveda, which is, the elements, the qualities, the 3 constitutions, of course, and it's got some tables here, so these are the doshas. If you don't know much about Ayurveda, you don't need to, because this book will explain it for the beginner. So there's so many charts in here. This is the 24-hour Ayurvedic and circadian clock chart. So there are different times of the day that are good for different things and for different people, and so that kind of goes into that. And yeah, the daily rituals is a really big part of Ayurveda. And morning routines, nighttime routines, I talk about those a lot. And so this is why I love this book, because it's very simple. It's outlined in a simple way, and it's kind of a small book. I mean, there's over 200 pages. There's almost 200, almost 300 actually. But it's a small book. Like, the size of it is small. And I think I read this book in a couple of weeks, because I only read a couple minutes a day, because I like to read right before I go to bed, and that's when I'm usually the most tired, and so that's when I usually, fall asleep really quickly. But anyway, so I wanted to go over what's in the ending of this book. There's some journal pages here. I particularly don't like journal pages in books like this, because it's not a spiral bound, and it's not easy to hold the page open. It's not easy to write in. So I have printable journals for this type of thing, and I do sell some morning and evening ritual planners in my Etsy shop, so I don't use the book for that. So anyway, there's resources here, and these are great resources. A lot of these are ones that I have shared with people, so that's another reason why I love this book. I'm going to just go over a couple of these here, because these are ones that I've shared with people too. Banyan Botanicals, the California College of Ayurveda, Chopra Center, Joyful Belly, Life Spa, Mountain Rose Herbs. This is like a collection of all the resources that I have given to people. And then there's a glossary of herbs here. So this is a great herbal resource. And each of the herbs, it'll go into which dosha it's good for, and so forth. Just lots of really good information packed into a nice, cute little book. So if you're interested in this book, I will leave a link down below in the description for you to just go right to Amazon and get this book. I highly recommend it, especially if you're a beginner to Ayurveda and you are interested in self-care, because Ayurveda is really about self-care, daily routines, and living in alignment with the seasonal cycles and the daily cycles. And that's why I love, the title says it all. I mean, self-care, holistic healing rituals, and the day and season cycles. So this book has it all. I just can't recommend it enough. So please like this video if you got any benefit out of this, and if you're looking for any more tips on Ayurveda, I have an online course called Introduction to Ayurveda if you want to pay. But if you are looking for more free information, I do have an article on Ayurveda, and I do talk about this stuff a lot in my videos, so be sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video.